Alright, so I know I'm really late to the party on this one, but I've wanted to do it for a while now since I tried to start getting into making videos like this, but I'm going to do, as you can see by the title, a how I used to do my makeup look. So hopefully it's entertaining, hopefully we all get a chuckle out of how I used to do my makeup. I am by no means a makeup artist professionally, but I do it for fun a lot. I've been doing my makeup a lot less though since I've gotten my eyebrows done. I have another video about that if you haven't watched it already. So I'm gonna keep going, and if you're interested to see how I used to do my makeup back in high school and maybe more like middle school, but still high school, then keep on watching. Alright, so I remember one of the first looks I ever did when I first started doing makeup was a really heavy pencil liner all around the eye, Cleopatra style eyeliner look, as many young emo kids did when they first started using makeup. So my mom wouldn't let me have black eyeliner because it was too harsh. So she gave me like an Avon like scrolly up pencil. I don't know how to, retractable pencil, but I don't have that anymore, which would be gross. I don't have any of the old makeup that I used to use because it's all expired. I'm 22 years old, not 12. So right here I have a purple pencil. I had a purple eyeliner back then too, but I didn't do that exact look with that. So I'm going to try and recreate it. I hope it's entertaining, and I'll probably look ridiculous. Yeah, I wore it to summer camp. I remember having it on there. So here we go. One down. Alright, so this is the completed look. I'm pretty sure this pencil is worse than the brown one that I had originally. Maybe it's just that I'm not wearing any makeup underneath. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any foundation or concealer at that point. The first concealer my mom ever got me was Clinique, because you know that's the obligatory first makeup that your parents buy you, is the basic Neutrogena or Clinique. But this is pretty bad. I'm pretty sure the only reason I have this pencil is because it has a little sharpener on the cap, and I don't know where any of my other actual sharpeners on, so I just use this to sharpen all my other pencils. So this is the completed look. Just imagine me at summer camp going into 8th grade looking like this, running around looking really weird. And that was just the beginning of me transforming into a forever emo kid. Alright, and I'm gonna go take this off and we'll move on to the next look. Alright, so the next look that I'm going to be putting on for you is my 8th grade yearbook picture. I actually have a picture on my phone, and I'll put it somewhere around here so you can see the original look. It was dated September 19th, 2008, so that's 9 years ago, and I was still rocking that trying to be emo kid look. I had my black polo shirt on, so that was the extent that I could dress emo. Black polo shirt, that's pretty edgy, am I right? But I think I maybe started to wear concealer, but I was looking at the picture earlier and it didn't really look like it. My face still looked pretty red, so I'm gonna skip it again. But I think at that point I was trying out eyeshadow primer, and also my eyeshadow looks pretty opaque in the pictures too. So I'm going to use some eyeshadow primer. It's pretty advanced for an 8th grader, or no. Yeah, I was an 8th grader at that point. It's pretty advanced for that age level. So I'm going to do that, and that was also the point in my makeup career where someone told me it's a really good idea to melt your pencil eyeliner so it looks like liquid eyeliner, because we all know our parents wouldn't let us get liquid eyeliner in 8th grade. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it on, and I'm going to show you how I used to do winged eyeliner. I would just stick it right in the corner and go out. It's a great look, really great, I promise. So we're gonna move ahead and do this look now. I still have not mastered putting on primer on my eyes. It always goes all over the place, but I refuse to do it anything other than with my finger. So we win some, we lose some. also be using these wonderful sponge applicators because who had brushes then? Our parents would barely let us buy makeup. There's a tiny mirror in here too, I don't have to flip-flop. Gotta really pack it on there for our full emo effect. Alright, so now we're moving on to the eyeliner. And I'm pretty sure I tried to like tightline my entire eye at that time, like including the upper lashes. And I'm not about that life anymore, so, because it's annoying and all of my makeup will like cry off if I do that, so I'm not going to. But just imagine a nice ring around the inside of my entire eye. I feel like such an 8th grader right now. Everyone like from 7th grade to maybe 10th grade would only like do their waterline and that was it. And it made everyone's eyes look so small because no one knew how to do anything else. And then here's the big wing right out of the corner. Yes! Yes! Beautiful. Wait, no, I forgot mascara. Sorry. I'm horrible. Alright, this look is complete. Ready for my close-up. But yeah, just imagine little 14-year-old me rocking this look in the yearbook. Just imagine all of the cliche yearbook signings coming in, hags, never change, you rock, all that wonderful jazz, and just emo Abby smiling there. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next look now. I'm gonna take this masterpiece off. Okay, so look number 3. This is one of my go-to lazy makeup hacks that I did probably up until somewhere in high school. I can't say I did it in college, but since I have pretty intense dark under eye circles, but I would never really want to do my whole face of makeup, full face of foundation, whatever. So I would just put on concealer and then I'd blend it into my red face with blush, just like around here. And I thought it passed pretty well. No one ever said anything to me about it, but I don't know why they would. That'd be pretty mean. But looking back, it's kind of ridiculous. But I liked doing it at the time, and I still have the same blush and brush that I did it with. It's just like some, what is this? Elizabeth Arden, like, free sample beauty thing that you get when you buy it, like the makeup counter at the Bon Ton. When you spend like enough money, you get this for free. And I have the case because it came with like 2 palettes and you can interchange them, but I use pretty sure this one the most, that I would just blend it into my skin with. So now I'm gonna recreate that amazing look for you. It's not really a look, it's just kind of a base, but was my go-to. I still put concealer all around my eye because my eyes are deep set and I have dark circles, so it just is like 2 times the amount of shadows. So add some pasty concealer now. Gotta blend it out as much as possible. My concealer that I used when I originally did this was not this pale. It would not look, it looks more ridiculous, I'm sure, using this pale of concealer, but you know, we're in that age of using a pale concealer under your eyes, because that's a thing now for highlighting. I still prefer to use my finger to blend out my concealer because I feel like a beauty blender absorbs too much of it, even when it's wet, even whatever. I feel like it, because you know, you might have noticed I have under my left eye a vein and a, I don't know, a sunspot, I don't even know what it is. we're gonna set it. This is some probably knockoff Laura Mercier powder that I got from eBay. It's okay, but it makes me even more pale. But you know, if we're going for that emo look and not matching my neck look, we're right on. And this is a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush that I got from Kohl's. I still use it to put on the powder under my eyes normally, because a big brush doesn't get into my deep set eyes, which is annoying. So I'm going to use the same brush, just knock off all the other powder and load up the blush, load it up, knock off the excess. I still need to do that. I was young enough / old enough at the time that there were still makeup videos on YouTube. It was the era of Michelle Phan, whatever. I watched a lot of her videos, and yeah, just blend it in. Why did I ever stop doing this? Makeup Hacks 101 with Abby. Look great all the time. It's just seamlessly blended into my red face. Should we do a look on top of this? I'll do one of my other go-to looks on top of this. It was the Michelle Phan anime eyes look. That was one of my go-tos, so I'm gonna get the stuff out for that. Okay, so I think the first thing, I haven't done this in a while because the look never really fit my eye shape very well, but I really tried. I really did. So you first take some white eyeshadow and stick it in the corner of your eye, and I use this brush, the same brush probably, to put stuff in the corner of my eye, but it's really a smudging brush. So the bristles are way too hard and like prickly to put in that sensitive of an area, but I did it anyway because it really packed in the powder, the color. And sure, it's supposed to be like a shimmery eyeshadow, but I just did a makeup purge and I don't really have like a white shimmering eyeshadow that I really like, so we're just gonna use a matte one. And I remember it took me forever to find like a matte white eyeshadow. I don't think this is the same one, but they really don't make, at the time at least, not many. I don't know about today. Just to brighten up your inner corner, make you look more awake. And then you also put it in the your waterline. You're supposed to use a pencil, but I don't feel like it. Man, that's uncomfortable. Alright, so now we're gonna do the line, and I don't look good with a thin line on my eye for whatever reason, but I really tried. It's because that's what the tutorial called for, was a really thin line, because you know you have to follow makeup tutorials like to the T. There is no room for creativity, because you know that's not at all what makeup is about. This line's probably way too thick. It's weird. Yeah, that one's a little better. I always had it trailing off like that, like it went off of my lash line. I don't even know if that was how it was supposed to be, but then, you know, that's how I did it. And then the last part is line the bottom lashes with some black eyeshadow. And you connect the two wings, you know, you connect the one wing with the two lash lines, and you have this wonderful anime eye look, apparently, that's wearable in public. This video will be sponsored by Michelle Phan. Can I get a bunch of M Cosmetics sent to me for free? I'll review them. I will be nice, I promise. So something along the lines of that, plus mascara. I don't feel like putting on more mascara, but this is the idea of it. The concealer plus blush, no foundation look, plus my go-to anime Michelle Phan look. Beautiful, right? Alright, is that the last look? I don't know. Let's see. I have a list on my phone. Yeah, I found my phone. I left it in the bathroom with my list on it. But yeah, this was all that I had planned for this video. This is the last look. Again, I'm like the idea of modern beauty. So I used to do my makeup. Yeah. Do whatever you do at the end of these videos. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.